Welcome to Temple Timeless Tales, where we explore the wisdom and magic of stories from across the ages. In this video, we embark on a journey to uncover the origins of storytelling, how it began and how it evolved into the powerful force that shapes our lives today. Timeless tales, endless wisdom, boundless imagination. Now, sit back, relax, and join us as we travel through time, from the flickering campfires of ancient humans to the digital age, where stories are shared across the globe. The origin of storytelling, how it all began. Prehistoric roots. Long before books and libraries, before pens, paper, or print, there were stories. Stories told not with ink, but with firelight, breath, and memory. From the crackling campfires of ancient tribes to the high-tech screens of today, storytelling has traveled with us through time. This is the story of how storytelling began. Let's journey back, tens of thousands of years, when early humans roamed in small bands. Life was harsh, wild, and unpredictable. But even then, people needed more than just food and shelter, they needed meaning. In the stillness of night, they gathered around fires, and the first stories were born. Not written, but drawn. On cave walls in places like Lascaux and Chauvet in France, and Tassili in the Sahara, humans painted animals, hunters, and mysterious symbols. These images weren't just art, they were messages. Records of hunts, visions from dreams, or tales of gods and spirits. Here, storytelling began as survival, memory, and ritual. Power of oral tradition. As language evolved, so did stories. Without writing, knowledge had to be passed down mouth to ear, word for word. This was the age of oral tradition, and it was sacred. The spoken word was a bridge between the past and the present. Storytellers were memory keepers. They told of ancestors, heroes, spirits, and natural wonders. They didn't just share facts, they shaped emotions, taught morals, and brought people together. From the Australian Aboriginal Dreamtime stories, to Inuit legends in the Arctic, to the oral epics of the Middle East and Europe, each culture had its keepers of wisdom. The voice became the first book. Storytelling meets civilization. When civilizations rose, storytelling took on new forms. The Sumerians of Mesopotamia invented cuneiform writing around 3200 BCE. They carved myths and histories into clay tablets. Among these was the Epic of Gilgamesh, a tale of friendship, adventure, and the search for immortality. In ancient Egypt, stories were painted on tombs and recorded on papyrus scrolls. These stories guided souls through the afterlife and immortalized the deeds of kings. In India, the Panchatantra used clever animals to teach political wisdom and life lessons. China gave us mythical journeys like Journey to the West. While ancient Greece gave us heroes like Odysseus, gods like Zeus, and the tragic lessons of fate. Writing made stories permanent, but the soul of storytelling still lived in the voice, in the rhythm of words spoken aloud. Storytelling in Africa. In Africa, storytelling is more than tradition, it's a heartbeat. The griot, or oral historian, was a guardian of memory. In West Africa, griots told stories of ancestry, kingdoms, wars, peace, and love, often accompanied by music and instruments like the kora or drum. African folktales were full of wit and wisdom. Animals often spoke, like Anansi the spider, who used cleverness to outsmart the mighty. Or the tortoise, slow but wise. Stories explained nature, taught values, and strengthened identity. Through storytelling, African societies passed on their culture, language, philosophy, and spirituality. And even today, these tales continue to inspire generations across the globe. The evolution continues. Storytelling never stopped evolving. With time came books, printing presses, theaters, and movies. The invention of radio brought stories into living rooms. Television added faces to the voices. The internet created a global village of storytellers, bloggers, filmmakers, YouTubers, podcasters, and even animators like you and I.
Gentle waves roll softly in and out, a calming embrace of the ocean's shout.
But through all the change, one thing remained, our love for a good story. Why? Because stories do more than entertain. They teach us how to live. They help us feel seen. They remind us that we're not alone.
Percussion built up to fix out. Rhythms begin with African beats. Djembe echoes through the warm air. Layer upon layer, the sound repeats. A captivating dance that we all share.
Conclusion. From ancient caves to modern screens, the story continues. Because storytelling is not just a thing we do, it's who we are. And as long as there are ears to hear and hearts to feel, the stories will never end. Thank you for joining us on this timeless journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that span the ages. And remember, with Temple Timeless Tales, we celebrate timeless tales, endless wisdom, boundless imagination. Until next time, keep the stories alive.